Will the market go up or down? Should you lock in or float? Find out this and more with Master of the Markets, hosted by Barry Habib of MBS Highway. Brought to you by Paramount Residential Mortgage Group.
In today's mortgage environment, providing our wholesale community with the best combination of product, pricing, technology, and service is paramount to their success. PRMG, built by originators for originators.
Welcome to another edition of Master of the Markets. I'm Barry Habib, and MBS Highway is created exclusively for Mortgage News Network, and it's brought to you by our friends at PRMG. They're working for your best interests. Crazy week. Where do we go from here, right? So first, let's recap what happened last week. Few things. Number one is that the news from the U.S. and China trade negotiations appears to have been bullish, and the stock market really ran with that, and it caused bond prices to really deteriorate and stocks reaching all-time highs. Now, this has not yet been confirmed from the U.S. There's still some concerns that this phase one of a transaction between the U.S. and China, there's still some stumbling blocks, and the big point that the markets grabbed onto was the idea that part of the deal would be a rollback of the tariffs. That would be good for the economy. Stocks like that. Bonds don't like that. But it has not yet been confirmed. And this has just been such a soap opera back and forth. And each time causing bonds to rally, bonds to sell off, stocks to rally, stocks to sell off. So we'll have to wait and see a little bit. I don't want to get too far ahead of the story. We could see this kind of unwind and reverse. 3 Fed rate cuts, yet rates are higher. We told you this could certainly happen. Now, what do we have to look forward to this week? One more thing I want to show you is where we were last week and the big drop that we had seen in prices, the big move up in yield. Sometimes it's helpful if you get a view of where we are here. And this is from our bond page here, and I want to just show you this is the trading in mortgage-backed securities. So as we take a closer look on this, I'll show you that here's what we had seen last week, Thursday, on that news of China, just a real big down day. But notice where we stopped, right where the lows from September 13th were in pricing. So that's actually a good thing. That's actually kind of encouraging because there is still some room to the upside to see some improvement. Now, if you've been following along, you see these little marks here. These are our alert to locks. Notice how we've been protecting clients and protecting those of you who are MBS Highway subscribers to see where locking all along the very best pricing and before downward moves all the way down, just protecting along with many times in the update. So let's see where the 10-year Treasury has been, and let's see where it appears to be going. It's a very important level here that I want you to pay attention to, and that's this level at 1.923%, and that's right here. That's where like the move kind of stopped going higher on a couple of occasions, and it's kind of right where we're sitting right now. So if we can get under this level once again, things will really settle down and improve, but we could be in for a little bit more turbulence if this level does not hold. Probably get all the way up to a level of 2.06 on the 10-year. That's where we're looking as a really strong ceiling if this level doesn't hold. That's 14 basis points, so we just want to be careful that this happens. Now, driving the activity this week, of course, will be the news, and really all we have is Jerome Powell speaking, and we have the consumer price index. Very important for bonds because inflation is the arch enemy, and this indicator, unlike the PCE, the personal consumption expenditure that the Fed looks at, this indicator, probably a truer look at inflation. It has been ticking higher. If it continues to make new highs, bonds aren't going to like that. But if we see if inflation kind of settle back a little bit, maybe bonds settle back, hold this level that we're talking about, that's going to be the pivot point for this week. So keep your watch on that. If you're not on MBS Highway, well, I'll tell you what, those of you who are, I'm sure you're happy. I'm sure your customers are happy. If you're sitting in a position now where you're feeling like, oh my goodness, my pipeline isn't as protected as it should have been, or I didn't take advantage of the best pricing, don't feel that way ever again. Just get on board with MBS Highway and we'll take care of you. That's only a tiny bit of what we do. There are so many other tools that will blow you away. Just check it out. Hope you guys have a great day and a great week. And by the way, have to mention that to our veterans, thank you. Thank you so, so much for all that you have done. Thank you. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
PRMG continues to provide our wholesale partners across the nation with better technology, better product, better pricing, and better service. Our nationally recognized brand is more than just an image. It is a symbol of integrity. PRMG, built by originators for originators. Be sure to click on the link below for your free 30-day MBS highway trial.
This is Mortgage News Network.